Hey, Sunshine. Welcome to the Saturday night episode of Conversations with Celena. I'm so excited about tonight. In just a moment, I'm going to have Steen on here. He came earlier this month to help us with our eating habits, and he is back tonight to work out our body. Do you hear me? So you better get your towel and your water bottle. Please share this video. I just have a couple quick things to say before I give it over to Mike. Let me see. First of all, if this is your first time, welcome. This is Conversations with Celena, and I am Celena. Hope I'm not shouting, y'all. I talk loud, but turn your volume down if I am. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I am super excited because this is a shift for me. Right now, we're doing self-discovery with Sunshine. And this is a shift. It's time to make a difference. Like if you've been eating unhealthy, it's time to eat healthy. If you've been the couch potato, it's time to get up off the couch. And I have a story to tell. So 2015, I almost missed my son's graduation. Later that year, they found me unconscious on my living room floor. Fast forward, I had to learn how to write, walk, talk, all of that over again. So eventually I went back to work. It took me like a year, but I went back to work. Then I went back to school and I graduated in 2018. So as I was getting ready tonight, this was like, I wasn't even planning to say this, but I was getting ready tonight. I saw a bag, and as soon as my mind said, what's in that bag, I remembered that it was a blanket that my family had given me on graduation. Because when I tell you that was a dark upon dark time, like it was literally a dark time in my life, because you just think about it. I couldn't do anything for myself. So I had to depend on other people fully. And so I thought to myself, you know what? I'm never going to go back to that old way. I have to take care of myself, not just for me, but for my family. And so tonight, I just want to give my family a shout out for being there for me whenever I was sick, and coming to my graduation to support me. And I have this blanket and I want to show it. I know you can't probably see all of it, but anyway, on my graduation invitations, it said, "Glory to God, grave to graduation, good to go." And so my blanket, it has grateful to God, grave to graduation. And then there's all these pictures of me on the back. When I was sick, when I was with my family, as I was getting better. And oh my God, I just got so emotional. And so this is just my declaration and promise to myself that I got to do better. Like, not for show, not for people, not for followers, none of that. Like, I have to do it. Like, I haven't seen this blanket. Like, it was so perfectly folded up in the thing, because I've only opened it like one time, maybe twice. And so y'all know my number is 3. So I really do believe this is my 3rd time opening this blanket. And I'm about to fold it right on back up, because I want it to continue to look just as new as it does as when they gave it to me. So I said all of that really to say, before the show, I got all emotional, but I had to share it, because if you've been struggling, please take care of yourself. I look at people on walkers and in wheelchairs, and it takes me back to that time. And how could you not want to do better? That's what I asked myself. You remember what that was like. How could you not want to do better for yourself and for your family? So that's just my testimony, a short version of my testimony, to say, please take care of yourself. Please decide to eat better. Please, I think I'm going to go throw everything in the trash that's in there that is not healthy. Like, not even worry about, well, that was $5. You know what? Your health means more. Like, don't start on Monday. Don't start on February 1st. Start today. And so that's just Sunshine saying, let's start our self-discovery journey together, like mind, body, and soul, and all things concerning you. All right. So, I done said enough. It's Mike's turn. And let me see. I'm gonna put him up here. Hey, Mike.
Hello. How are you this evening?
Oh gosh, I'm better. I'm emotional, but I'm good.
That's a good thing, man. Sometimes emotions will push you to do the things that you were speaking of. So, first off, congratulations on that feat. I think once again the support of your family, and then you having that understanding of where you were in that journey and where you wanted to be, has brought you to where we are today. So, very, very empowering. I would hope that more women, not only women, but I'm gonna say this because sometimes people take it out of context, but I would hope that more black women got into taking care of themselves, because at the end of the day, the only thing that could really defeat us is us not taking care of ourselves, us checking out of here early before we had an opportunity to even see some of the things that you mentioned that you may have not been able to see, like your graduation. So I think there's a lot of power in your story. Um, my profession, I feel it has an opportunity to push you and whomever else even further in that, because my philosophy is not just about the exercise. We have to understand that gut health is the most important part of everything. If we can control what we consume, then we can control our energy, we can control the way that we perform, we can control our mind pretty much by our digestive system. So once again, like I said, congratulations on that. I mean that's empowering. I was smiling so much because it's like you took your life back. I mean, it's almost like a second chance. So now at this stage, what do we do to, you know what I mean, take that and make it a lifestyle?
Mm-hmm. Whew. I was not expecting that. Like I'm just sitting there looking for my conversations with Celena shirt, and I was like, oh, what's this? Because I'm always finding unopened packages, and I was like, oh, as soon as I said it, I opened it up, and just the wave of emotion and thinking back on that time. I don't even think I thought that far back as we have been talking, because I said, oh, I got a cruise coming up, I have a wedding coming up. Like I was thinking future mode and not past mode. And I think you have to encompass it all. And so it was just meant for me to find that blanket moments before we went live. And maybe that's what took me a moment, because I can't I can't continue on like this. Like it's sad to know that that is the one thing that you have. Well, you have control over a few things: your attitude, what you put, what you consume, what you do on a daily basis, like the morning routine. I was even talking to my friend. She came over last night, and I said I've got to like master my morning routine and my night routine, because I've let life kind of control it lately. And so I have to like take that back and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing in the morning. This is what I'm doing in the evening. And I'm just going to start with short blocks of time, nothing major, because it gets overwhelming if you do too much, but just short little blocks of time to take care of sunshine. I got to take care of sunshine. I can't be sunshine unless I take care of sunshine.
Amen. Amen. I read a book, and I'll get the title and the author and stuff, but it was called the 5 a.m. Club, and
Yes.
that
Yes.
it's a really, really good book, man. It really helps you create a morning routine that sets you up for success. It outlines some of the things that they were using, and you kind of make it, you know what I mean, based on your time. You kind of you make the exercise at your level. But I found that waking up like that and actually addressing your day like that, spending that time with yourself, and not as soon as your feet hit the floor, you start to give your energy and attention to social media, or you know what I mean? Like you never really even get a chance to collect your thoughts. So I think it's very important that you develop that morning routine, because that's pretty much setting a tone for your day. And if we can do that, I mean, the rest of the day is pretty much easy. If I'm being honest, I have a lot of my clients who work out early in the morning just to get their day started. You know what I mean? At that high level of activity, that high level of, if you get up in the morning and you work out, you're less likely to go home and eat a bad meal, because you've just done so much to improve your body. Why would you go home and put that poison in? So definitely very important that you get a morning routine going.
Mm-hmm. And really, if you think of it as poison, who just eats poison? Like, who would just purposely sit there? Because literally, if you look on the back of some of the boxes, you can't even pronounce what's in it. And so if you can't pronounce what's in it, you probably don't even need to consume it. But I don't know. That's a
Along the
good way of
line,
thinking about it, the poison.
yes, no. But along the lines of that, I mean, even if you don't go, you know what I'm saying, as deep into it as that, people have to understand quick meals come with a price. Box meals come with a price. Foods that are processed and have a 10 or 12-year shelf life, they come with a price. Most of the things that people consume, they don't even know that. I have a lot of my clients, they come in and I'm gonna have tilapia tonight. Tilapia is a man-made fish. You can't go anywhere in the wild and catch a tilapia. So, like I said, it's small things that people will never know unless they're doing their research that would actually let them know, hey, you're poisoning your body, you're poisoning your system. I have another client, she's a little bit over 50, and she was saying prior to like the holidays and stuff like that, she was eating like gluten-free, sugar-free, and was just like really paying attention to what she was consuming. Um, and they ended up getting into a situation where they were having a house built and they had to move in with a friend. Well, their friend is a box dinner cooker. So maybe after 3 or 4 weeks there, she started to feel the inflammation in her back. Her back started to stay tight, almost like, you know what I mean? The overall inflammation of her body was causing her to kind of seize up. So what we're going to do for her is she's going to experiment with removing those things and see if that was the reason why her back was reacting like that. I think in our first episode, we talked about listening to your body and being able to remove foods as your body say. So you eat cheese and it makes you gassy. You probably should remove cheese. A lot of people, like I said, they use condiments, a lot of them, whether it be barbecue sauce, sugar, ranch, all of that stuff. Well, if you flip that over, man, there's a lot of sugar. There's a lot of things in there that kind of pushes you over. So you never really get a chance to realize that you've consumed all of those things, but you remember that the food was good.
I know I saw a post, like I think it was yesterday, and it was showing a bottle of ketchup, and then it showed a bottle sitting next to it where half of it was sugar.
Yes, yes, yep. One of the things I think, and once again, I do a lot of reading and a lot of research just to kind of keep me up to speed on what's the latest, greatest information as far as diet and exercise. Um, Sugar and salt, they're addictive. They're one of the things that as you create a bigger threshold for it, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So some of the things I've been reading about is like reversing diabetes and reversing dementia, because we've been taught that everything is hereditary. And we talked about this too as well. It's not the disease that's hereditary. It's the lifestyle that's hereditary. We've all been tricked into living lives that are similar to our parents, whether it be profession, the way we cook, the way we parent our kids. We've all been tricked into thinking that that was the way because that's all we've ever known. So until we get outside our box and we do that research and we bump into people like myself or people like yourself who's looking to expand that knowledge, then once again, we never know. So we wake up one day and we go to the doctor and they slide us a piece of paper across the table. And just like that food you mentioned, a lot of the stuff on that paper you can't even pronounce. So that means it's pretty serious.
Yeah. And it's just I don't know, like I had some chips in there, and instead of trying to make yourself not eat them, like I'm going to be strong and I'm not going to eat them, the best thing to do is not to even have it available. And the other thing that I found worked for me when I was doing the right thing was like
Soon to be
putting
doing the right thing again.
huh
Soon to be doing the right thing again.
soon to be doing the right thing again was like putting grapes and raisins and nuts and things like that, like in your bag, in your purse, in a bag in your purse, so that when you're out and you have that, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, you're not tempted to just pull into the fast food restaurant and get something that's unhealthy, because really you just need something temporarily. Most of the time it's water what you need, honestly, because you're thirsty, you're not really hungry. But I found that helps me, and I stopped going to fast foods as often.
So once you start to dig into the food and you experiment with the different whole foods and things that are actually making you full and they're lasting longer because there is nutritional value in it, then you don't find yourself out there feeling so, oh my God, I gotta eat right now, because your body is not really craving, like I said, poison. For me, I'm consuming 2,500 calories a day right now. Seems like a lot, but I also have a very active lifestyle on top of making sure that all of my foods that I consumed are good whole foods. So I never really give myself that opportunity to leave the house hungry. I never give myself that opportunity to run into that. I try to plan my schedule to where I'm not really gone that long. And if I am, sometimes I take my meals with me. Because if you're not prepared, you tend to run into, like she said, a situation where you're consuming some things that may make you pay later. Um, so another cheat code would be for you to not leave the house hungry, and to make sure that you're eating whole foods that have nutritional value. I think we've been taught that we starve ourselves. That's not true. That's not true. Like I said, I think that ingredients, and it's what rational that I think we need. So, like I said, over time, the more things we pull out of our understanding of what they're doing to our digestion, that puts us in a position to be active maybe 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. You know what I mean? But the far off scale you are, the more active you be.
Hey Mike, hold on a second. I know I did move because I'm in here with my mat and my towel and my water, but they say
Yeah.
that you're echoing. So
Turn it down a little.
let me see. And I'm gonna go remove that other one from the stream altogether. But Lon did ask you a question. She said, "What's an example of what you eat in a day, Mike?"
Give me just 1 second. I know why I'm echoing. I'm gonna toss my headphones in. That should eliminate everything. One
Okay.
second. Start.
Um, I might need some headphones. Thank you, Lon, for letting us know.
So, what does a day for me look like? Um, it would have to be, I wake up in the morning, I have a cup of oatmeal, 3 eggs, and a cup of egg whites. That's my breakfast. Sometimes I'll add fruit. Um, I have a protein shake after that. For lunch, I'll have usually a chicken salad or um, beef and rice. So I do 100% grass-fed natural beef. Usually 93 and 7. You can get away with 85 and 15 and still be pretty good. Um, Afterwards, what you got there? What's an example? Okay, yep, still going with that. And then my snack after that is usually some type of protein. I'm in a high protein phase right now because I'm lifting 5 or 6 days a week, so I'm trying to convert pretty much everything that I eat into muscle. And then for dinner, I typically go light because I hate to go to bed heavy. So at night, I'm usually doing like some type of fish, whether it be cod, salmon, trout. And I'm usually doing that with a bed of greens, some red potatoes. Sweet potatoes is one of my favorites. I feel like I can have sweet potatoes with everything. Um, So if I'm being honest, I don't hear the echo until we both come back on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, she said it was still echoey. Lon, is it echoey when we're both on, or when cause I turned the other one all the way off? So just let us know. I'm gonna go back out and see cause you can take it. I got my mat, I got my water, and so hopefully I'm gonna be out. I'm just not gonna come back in until we finish with the workout.
Got you.
Okay. All right, you got it. I'm out.
So, like I said, I typically keep my dinners fairly light, because you want to go to sleep as light as possible. You want to wake up in the morning and you want to. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good when it's just me. Okay, I'm gonna have it by myself for a second. So like I said, I really focus on being light at night, and that's kind of what I eat. Another thing, another trick to losing weight and making sure that it happens fast and there's no up and down about it. You really wanna keep it simple. A lot of people want to make it complex. A lot of people want to focus on. My friend said I should eat this, and I'm gonna blend keto and okay, yeah. I'm gonna do keto and I'm gonna combine this and gonna combine that. The objective is for you to find what works for you. Find the foods. Okay. I wonder what's going on with our connection today. All right.
What about now? Is that better? Still echoing? Maybe it's because I'm in this big building. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, I really try to keep my nights, and I try to keep my nights light, and I try not to overcomplicate my diet. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you're finding the foods that agree with your stomach, finding the foods that you can tolerate. I like hot food, so a lot of my meals are gonna be hot. If you're okay with having overnight oats, that's also a good option in the morning. You can have your overnight oats, and there's a million recipes on Pinterest, Google, anything like that, and there's some really good ones out there that's focused on your digestive system. Um, Really big fish eater, like I said, with the omega 3s and just getting a healthy fat for the day. Really big on the fish. I rotate between chicken, turkey, and beef as far as my meats go. Not a pork guy at all. If you do your research on pork, you probably wouldn't be a pork person as well. What else? Um, I'm not a real big snacker as well. Like I said, you got to kind of find foods that stay with you for a while. And if I do, sometimes I'll have I like pistachios. Pistachios are a great source of protein, but you want to make sure that you look on the back of those and to make sure that there's not too much salt in those as well. Are there any other questions that you may have for me right now? I know that sounds crazy, man, but if you do a little research on the bacon, man, it'll make you really consider not having it. Like I said, it's probably one of the hardest things. It was probably one of the hardest things from the pork family for me to give up. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll break and have it on a burger, but it's not like a constant in my diet. Like I'm not having and that's another thing too. You have to watch for those processed meats. Bacon has to be processed. All of the deli meats pretty much have to be processed. So you have to find those ones that have less nitrates, the ones that haven't been processed as long, that don't have as long as a shelf life. You want your food to be, like they said, your food should be living. You know what I mean? So almost like you should get away from the meat. I'm not saying that you have to, But as you get older, it's something that you should draw back from your diet because the inflammation of the body decreases when you remove them. Um, but what I was going to say before I seen that question was, are there any more questions that you have for me before I get us active? Cardio before or after weights, I think that's a choice. I think that's an energy thing. Most people usually can't do them both back to back. I usually warm up personally with 1 mile before I go into my workout. It's a good opportunity to get my heart rate above normal and just to get my joints flowing, so that when I go into the heavy weight, I don't have to do all of that stretch and I don't really feel like you know what I mean, I'm hurting anything. So I typically do a mile before. Because probably when I'm finished moving all of that weight, I'm not gonna want to do that. So, like I said, it's a preference thing. If the energy's there and you feel like you can complete them both, I would do them both. But I feel like you're more present if you can space them out. So maybe do your cardio in the morning and do your workout at night, or do your workout in the morning and do your cardio at night. That way, like I said, you're not overwhelmed. You don't feel like, oh my God, I've been doing this for 3 hours straight. Somebody come save me. I try to do things for as long as I can be present. Once my mind starts to drift, once I start to not really be where I'm supposed to be in that moment, I'm on my way out the door, you know what I mean? So I typically work out for about an hour and a half, depending on which body part it is. Legs and back take me the longest. And as you'll see, when we start these exercises, I'm really big on form. So if you're in the right position every time you're doing a certain exercise, then you don't have to wait for your results. You don't have to, I mean, those muscles are going to show up like tomorrow, okay? Especially when the food is right. Any other questions for me before I take you through these exercises? Yeah, definitely. So what I did was I did basically 10 of my favorite at-home workouts. And what I want to do with you guys is I want to take you through about 2 rounds of 30 seconds on each one of them. So maybe clear out some furniture, maybe find a little spot for you to be able to move around without knocking any of your things over. Whenever you're ready, y'all go ahead and give me like a little thumbs up and I'll get started once people are set up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just watch. Just watch. I'm gonna show you some things, I promise you. This is one of my favorite shirts. It says, "Make kindness normal." I make sure you're kind to yourself as well. All right, so let me go ahead and get my stopwatch together. So the first exercise is going to be high knees. Now the science of high knees is when you get ready to go up on that knee, you don't want that foot to come back. Once that foot come back, now the tension is in your hip and in your knee. You want to make sure that's out in front of you at a 90-degree angle. If you need something to hold on to, you can go put your hand on the wall, but the objective is for you to literally go here. The science of running, when you're running, opposites attract. So when the left knee is up, the right hand should be up, okay? We're gonna go 30 seconds of high knees, okay? 3, 2, let's go, 30 seconds. You wanna make sure you're breathing on every one of your contractions. Every contraction deserves a breath. Drive the knee and breathe. 3, 2, break time. When you're doing those, that bottom foot, you really want to make sure that you're stable on that foot, pushing that foot through the floor. And if you can kind of get on your toe, you'll feel your hamstring and your glutes kind of flex as well. So here. So you really want to focus on being extended, okay? 10 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. I'm always practicing when I drive my knee like I'm making contact. So halfway home, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Toes up, big squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. 30 seconds again for your break. Next thing we're gonna do is squat, okay? No matter what you've been taught, you cannot grow your knees. Scientifically, you cannot grow your knees. So if you are trying to squat and you bend your knees first, you are attempting to grow your knees, okay? So I'm here, I'm gonna roll my hips, sit on my couch. As soon as I feel like my glutes are the tightest, I'm gonna squeeze my heels into the floor and drive up through the floor, okay? We're gonna go squats for 30 seconds, okay? 3, 2, let's go. Butt back, chest open, squeeze. Butt back, chest open, squeeze. It's not about how many you can do, it's about them being right. Connecting control, squeeze. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Roll your hips, load your glutes, ladies. 10 seconds left, squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. 30-second break on that. Once again, like I said, you really want to focus on trapping the knee, okay? So you don't want to do this. Once you do this, your knees go forward, you feel the tension in your knees and your butt tuck. You cannot grow your butt once your knees break like that. Get them back, sit on your couch. Now you can expose the glute and actually dig in and squeeze, okay? Next set. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna go a little bit faster. Let's go. 30 seconds, get your butt back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe, breathe, chest open. The bigger the chest, the tighter the core. Halfway home. Breathe. 3, 2, perfect. Way to work. Another one of my favorite exercises while being home, it's called a reach over, okay? So you're gonna get down basically in an athletic position, butt back, chest open. You're gonna reach over in an attempt to touch the wall on each side, okay? The objective is for you not to just reach over with your shoulder, extend your abdomen through your hand. The more you reach, the more you create that oblique, okay? 3, 2, let's reach. Left, right, squeeze, squeeze. Reaching over as far as you can, ladies, as far as you can. Big reach. Breathe, breathe. Reaching over there as far as we can. Come on. Extend those abdomen through your hand. Extend your abdomen through your hand. Time. How we doing over there, ladies? We doing good? Got round 2 coming up in 30 seconds. Round 2, 30 seconds. How we doing over there? We alive.
Ooh, child, I'm still alive. I'm breathing hard.
That's it. Once again, remember to control that breathing, making sure to make it feel as natural as possible. You're doing great, babe. Round 2 in 10 seconds. Round 2 in 10 seconds. Create a nice stable base with your chest open. I'm gonna show this from the side. 3, 2, let's go. 30 seconds worth of work. Reach, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keeping the butt back, keeping the chest open, supporting. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Perfect. Reach, reach, squeeze. Come on, come on, come on. As many as we can. 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Way to work. Round 2 on the reach overs. Next up, we got toe taps, okay? And what I mean by that is you're going to attempt to keep your legs as straight as possible. Go down, tap the toes, reach up as high as you can. Tap the toes, reach up as high as you can. You're gonna inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Once again, the objective for you is not to be speedy. You don't want to get all dizzy and all of that stuff. Your breath is as long as your contraction. So as long as you going down, you should be inhaling. As long as you coming up for that max effort, you should be exhaling. What you should never be is without breath, okay? Anytime you hold your breath, your body starts to kind of give you a headache and your blood pressure spikes, etc. So you really want to focus on keeping it as natural as possible, okay? We're going toe taps. 3, 2, let's go. Reach, tap, reach, tap, reach. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth. In, out, squeeze, 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 breathe. Come on, ladies, let's work. 3, 2, time. Way to work, way to work. Once again, when you're doing this, you really want to focus on exaggerating. So when you reach down, you want to reach down like you're reaching down to the core of the earth. When you're coming back up, you want to reach like you're reaching up to the heavens. The more you extend your muscles, the more you exaggerate and breathe into them, the better contraction you'll have, okay? Round 2 on the toe taps. 3, 2, let's go. Tap, reach, tap, tap, reach, squeeze, squeeze. Let's work. Up there. Get up there. Get up there. Let's work. Let's work. Come on, ladies. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Way to work, way to work. Those are called toe taps. Now this next one, I call it a side squat. This is really good for building the glutes and working on those hips, okay? So what we're gonna do is, you're gonna take your right foot, you're gonna take your left foot, you're gonna put it in the middle, the arch of your right foot, and then you're gonna step out at about outside shoulders width. What you're gonna do is roll that hip and get that butt back and squeeze, okay? Roll that hip and get that butt back and squeeze. Really good for the hamstrings and the glutes. A great body weight exercise, but also a good exercise to incorporate while you're waiting to get back in the squat rack. We're gonna do 2 sets of 30 seconds on both sides, okay? What I want you to do is focus on not being out of position. So you don't want the hip rolling forward. You want to get the butt back. The butt grows behind the knee, okay? We're going left leg first. Left leg first. 3, 2, let's go. Butt back, squeeze. Butt back, squeeze. 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 Make sure you're dragging that back leg, that inner thigh. You should also feel a contraction on your inner thigh, which is one of the hardest places to reach. So make sure you're dragging that back foot. Get that butt back, drag the back foot, and breathe. 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 5 seconds. Come on, ladies. Squeeze. 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 See, the funny part about two leg or doing single leg things, you don't get a break. Switch to the other side. That leg was resting. Right leg. Say it. Go. Come on. Get that butt back. Reach. Reach. Squeeze. Squeeze. Come on, ladies. 20 seconds. Games. Games. Come on. Squeeze. Push. Push. Squeeze. Drag. Way to work. Come on now. 3, 2, time. Way to work. Give you a small break before we go to the other side. Back to the left side for round 2, 30 seconds. Grab you a little sip of water, catch your breath, compose yourself. Once again, as natural as possible, okay? Celena, you still, hey, Sunshine, you still alive over there, huh, girl?
I don't know if I got that form right, but baby.
So usually what I do when people are struggling a little bit with that, I have them actually videotape it and send it to me, and then I'll be able to, come on, no, you don't go nowhere, Maya. Come on, now we just getting started, my girl. We just getting started, Maya. Maya, come on, baby.
Look, Maya from New Orleans too.
Oh, man, come on, girl, we don't quit. You see the black and gold, Maya? Stop it. Stop it, Maya, no. No.
Ooh, Jesus.
Okay, so we basically at halftime right now. We just got halfway through. I got 4 more different exercises for you ladies. Once again, we're doing awesome. We're gonna hit the left side again. We're gonna hit the right side, and then I got 4 more exercises, okay? So let's get set up. Like I said, right foot, take that left foot, step out. 3, 2, back to work, ladies. Come on, Maya, we gotta show up. Come on now. 3, come on. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get that butt back, squeeze. Keep the chest up. Breathe, breathe. Halfway home, come on. Come on, now we're only doing 10 exercises, ladies, come on. I'm getting y'all ready for the gym. We're gonna start at home, let's go. 3, 2, boom, let's go. Switching sides, switching sides. 3, 2, let's get it, ladies. Come on now, 30 seconds. Squeeze. You can use your hands for leverage. Pull, pull, squeeze. Let's work, let's work. 10 seconds. Let's work, ladies. Let's work. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Way to work, way to work. Come on, Maya, Maya. 30 seconds before we go into this next exercise. Next exercise is gonna be tight squats, okay? Tight squats really focus on the glute, the outer glute head. So you're gonna get a straight shot right at the bottom part of your glutes. Don't do it, I got you. Listen, you got to go check out some of my transformations. Look like they went down there to Dr. Miami, except for they went to Dr. Michael. I got you, girl. So tight squats. You're gonna get your base as close as you can, okay? Close as you can. Then we're gonna butt back, squeeze. Butt back, squeeze, okay? 30 seconds of this. 3, 2, let's work. Keeping that base tight. Focusing on getting the butt back. Speed is not your friend on this one. Focus on loading the glutes. Boom. Load, squeeze. Load, squeeze. Halfway home, ladies. Dig your heels in the floor. The more you dig your heels in the floor, the more glute squeeze you get. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Come on now, way to work, way to work, way to work. One more round of tight squat. One more round of tight squat. Looking good, ladies. After we finish with this second round of tight squats, you're gonna need your little yoga mat right quick, okay? We're gonna run through a couple different more exercises. We're doing amazing, come on. 3, 2, let's go, tight squats. Legs are close. Butt back. Chest open. Squeeze. 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 Butt back. Push. Dig those heels in the floor. Sometimes you'll see my toes pop up because I'm really focusing on digging my heels in the floor. The more you dig the heels in the floor, the more you ignite that group, okay? 5 seconds, ladies. Come on. Perfect. Break time. Break time. I'm going to give you 1 minute on this one. 1 minute on the break. Okay, 1 minute. Grab you some water. Nose to mouth breathing, okay? Nose to mouth breathing. We still alive out there, huh? Hey, we got it though. You got it though. Watch how much better you gonna feel though. Just watch. 30 seconds, ladies, 30 seconds. Remember, I don't want y'all to, you don't want to speak that on yourself. When yourself starts saying you're tired, say, no, I'm not. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. That's the only way. It's mental. It's always going to be mental. 15 seconds. Come on, ladies. Next up, we're going to go with punches, okay? Next up, we're going to go with punches, okay? Now, boxers are taught to stand like this, okay? Street fighters stand with their power hand close, okay? So if you're right-handed, your right hand is going to be forward, okay? Your back foot should be up so that you have balance, and if things get crazy, you're able to move, okay? So we're here, we're going to throw punches for 30 seconds, okay? Gonna throw punches for 30 seconds. Let me show you what a proper punch look like, just in case you ain't never had to, okay? When you let your punches go, shouldn't be out here. Bring your hands inside. They shouldn't be down here. They should actually be out in front of you, okay? When you let your punches go, you're going to let them go. We're gonna go both hands, so it's gonna look like this. 1. Okay? A punch is an extension of your abdomen. So don't just be swinging with your shoulders. Don't just be popping your elbow. Make sure you breathing, okay? The smallest waist in the world is a boxer. So you really want to focus on getting that thoracic spin so that you trim your waist, okay? 30 seconds we going. 30 seconds we going. 3, 2, let's go. Find you a spot on the wall and let them go. Same spot. Every time, breathe. Ha, 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 ha. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come on, ladies. Make that contact. You had a long week. Let it go in them punches. Don't get tired. Get motivated. Time. 30-second break. We're doing amazing. We're doing amazing. Come on. No excuses. You had 4 weeks on your own to figure it out. If it ain't figured out, I got you. 13 seconds. Come on. I got you. I promise I do. 3, 2, let's go. Come on, ladies. Let those punches go. Let those punches go. Let those punches go. Bah, bah, ha, ha, ha. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm telling you, I got you, Maya. Maya, let them go, girl. Hey, let them go. Game time. Game time. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. 30 seconds almost up. How many punches can you get in? Finish strong. Finish strong. Come on. Come on. Time. Give you another 30 seconds to catch your breath. Next up, we're going bird dogs. Now with the bird dog, you want to make sure that you're not doing too much leaning. So when you go here and reach out, you just go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay? The objective is for you to make sure that you're connecting. When you kick that foot back, point your toe towards your face, and it'll really flex your glutes for you, okay? If the toe is down, back up a little bit. If the toe is down like that, then just relax. Point it up and squeeze the glutes, okay? 3, 2, let's go. Squeeze, squeeze. Come on. Grow, grow. Come on, ladies. Over halfway home. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe. Time. Remember what I said? We just switching sides. So let's switch. Let's go. Squeeze. Ha. Ha. Squeeze. 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 Very good exercise for the glutes. Squeeze. Push. Finish. Come on now. Breathe. Breathe. Let's finish, ladies. 5 seconds. Time. One of my favorite exercises because it gives you an opportunity to work your abs as well as your glutes. So when you bring that knee and that hand together, focus on the crunch of your ab. When you reach out, focus on extending your abdomen and squeezing your glutes as you kick back through the wall, okay? Round 2 coming up. Round 2 coming up. 5 seconds. Don't worry. I'm breathing with you. I did legs last night, so I feel it already. 3, 2, let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, reach, exaggerate. Come on, ladies. Come on. Come on now. 10 seconds. Time. Switch aside. 3, 2, let's go. Switch aside. Squeeze. Push. Come on, ladies. Get as many as you can. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Breathe. 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 Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Way to work. Way to work. Those are called bird dogs. Bird dogs. Okay? Next up, a little bit of abs. You get to lay on your back. Okay? So just demonstrating. I'm here. Hands behind my head. I'm just going to give myself a little breath. Breathe. Breathe. Okay? We're going to do sit-ups. 30 seconds. Last exercise. Come on, ladies. Let's get it in there. 2 sets of 30 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Squeeze. Breathe. Sometimes I like to push on the muscles to let myself know where I'm supposed to be. Breathe. Squeeze. 3, 2, time. Way to work, way to work. We got one more of those in 30 seconds. Once again, remember to breathe. Without that breath, there is no contraction, okay? Nose to mouth. When you go down, in through your nose. When you come up, exhale through your mouth, okay? 15 seconds. 10 seconds, ladies. 3, 2, let's go. Get up there. Get up there. Breathe. Squeeze. Make them count. Let's go. 10 seconds. Feel that burn. Oh my God. Let's go. 3, 2, time. Everybody still alive? Where my girls at? Everybody still alive? Hey, look, back from the dead. Hey, back from the dead. Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Way to work.
Them bird dogs was killing me.
So, that's just going to forward what I was saying. It's not about being in there for hours. It's not about killing yourself. It's about being specific. It's about trying to understand each exercise and connecting to it. When you're doing them like that, you don't have to be in there for that long. You don't have to lift the heavy weights. You don't have to do any of that. You really just want to focus on being present in the moment. If it's a 10-minute workout, 20-minute workout, 45 minutes, I don't care. The objective is for you to connect to it. You made it. That's what I'm talking about, Maya.
A mess. Maya mess.
She made it. That's what we're talking about. So, yeah. Talk to me, ladies. Outside of, like I said, the physical part of it, what do you ladies feel is holding you back from reaching those goals, or just confidently saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to do it?
Probably, like you're saying, if you don't know if what you're doing is even working, because if you go sign up for the gym, I mean, most of the time it's 24 hours now. And when you go, there's no sure that you're doing it correctly. There's no accountability. And so that makes it hard because life is life. And like I said, you just let over and it's like, oh, this and oh, I need to do that. And oh, I forgot to do this. And so your well-being kind of goes to the back burner. And so this is to bring it to the forefront to say, hey, there ain't gonna be no doing anything if you don't take care of yourself. No matter how many things are on your to-do list, we gotta incorporate time. So Maya laughing. She said lack of time.
So I think, and that goes back to what we were saying earlier with the lack of time, Maya, you really want to focus on yourself. When that day first started, that means you going to bed 30 minutes earlier so you can get up 30 minutes earlier. And that's what you have to do, because once again, not working on yourself gives each individual person in your life less of you, because you're not able to be there. You're not able to. Like, man, y'all gonna have to watch my social media. Like, I'm in the gym all day yelling at people, running around, making sure they where they supposed to be. I go work on myself, and then when I get home, I gotta run and chase my boys and fight with them. And I gotta have the energy for that. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't lay down. I can't, nah, man, not today. I don't know what that looks like. I've taken pride in put myself in the best position, because then everybody around me is in a better position. So, like I said, I hear it with the lack of time, but maybe you take 10 minutes away from people in each part of your life, 10 minutes from your job, 10 minutes from the kids, 10 minutes from your significant other. Once again, like I said, everybody loses when you're not where you're supposed to be, when you're not fully at your best. You know what I mean? The most honest conversations we have come from when we're in the mirror. They're not the conversations we have with people. I mean, we have conversations with God, but usually when you're in the mirror, you're talking to God. So, like I said, the most honest conversation you'll ever have is the one that you have with yourself. And I feel like we have to make some of these excuses become reasons for you to be successful. I made time. I figured it out, whether it be I got a trainer for 6 weeks, I got a trainer for a month, it doesn't matter. The objective is for you to take full advantage of whatever it is that's being offered that will allow you to jump some of those levels of fitness. Like I said, I feel like when my clients come in, it's a cheat code. So I don't let none of them be like, well, I don't know. And somebody tell me they want to lose a certain amount of pounds. I'll process it in my mind. I'll talk to them a little bit, see where they head at, how hard they want to work, and then I ask them how fast you want to do it. And that right there,
I need to lose 30 pounds by March 11th.
And like I told you, as long as you can open your mind to the foods that I'm going to ask you to consume and be okay with eating the same thing and not be, like I said, we're so worldly, we're so caught up in food and emotionally attached to it that, like I said, people are actually getting into knockdown brawls over what they're going to eat for dinner. Really? Really? Food is that serious that y'all are here fighting over? You know what I mean? So, like I say, I think it's gonna be super easy. I think I just had a young lady, she posted the other day. She was down like 80.4 pounds and like something crazy inches in her waist in like 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, these people aren't starving themselves. These people aren't killing themselves in a weight room. They come see me for 1 hour. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I want you to take some time back for yourself, Maya. See, I want you to find, well, obviously you found, I'm going to make sure you have that knowledge. So there is no discouragement. There is no I'm too sore. There is no I'm, because the one thing that makes this thing as consistent is being able to have somebody that wants to be as consistent as you are. Like you said, you went through the accountability group. You're checking on people more than they're checking on you. That's a one-way street to me. Don't really believe me. Once my services are required, now your goal has become my goal. So, like I said, you have to find somebody that's able to internalize your goal and then help you, you know what I mean, pursue it in that manner. Small things like I just showed you though, Maya, you doing this 20 minutes in the morning or in the evening before you lay down at night, it'll produce great results, mama, if you make sure that you're doing what I asked you to do with that food. So, I mean, I hear you on that time thing, but I want you to try to make some time for yourself because that's most important.
She got time. She be running around. Tell her to stay out the street.
Hey, you heard it first. You telling on you, see? Now I gotta, now I'm gonna have to check on you. What you doing? What you did today?
Yeah, what you did today, girl? What you did?
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to come take Sunshine to the post office.
See? He's coming out now.
We could have went walking after that.
Right. See?
But
there you go right there, Mike.
Yeah, so definitely I know that I'm saying what my short-term goal is, and sometimes that's what it takes to motivate, but I want to actually make it a lifestyle. Like I'm starting with the short-term goals that I have because that'll help motivate me, knowing that it's not about my size, it's not about the clothes, it's just about am I going to have the energy. And to be honest, I have robbed my children. They're grown now, and I'm not having a guilt party. I'm just being honest. Like, I did not show up for them the way that I should have because food was my comfort. And she said I need to lose 15 pounds.
I'm telling you, y'all get together. Y'all gonna get there.
I had Bible study with my family. Okay, girl. Well, y'all sing a song and do some exercise. Sing, I don't know, a upbeat.
Praise and worship. Make sure it's there.
Praise and worship and exercise. So, but show up for that I should have because, like you were saying, I'm tired. And I used to say it a lot. Like I said it tonight. Ooh, child, I'm tired. But I was over here sweating. And I was just like, but it felt good at the same time. So, I don't want it to be just about a short-term goal. I definitely want a lifestyle because if I'm going to continue, and I am, to do conversations with Celena, I'm expecting to have engagements. I can't go do what I need to do talking about, y'all give me a minute to catch my breath, or I don't have anything to wear, or I got to buy 2 flights because my hips and butt and everything is overflowing in the other seats. Like, I don't want to be that person. And if I'm not careful, I'll turn back into overweight, unhealthy, and that's just not my goal. And so we talk about it all the time. If what you're doing is not pushing you further to your goal, like look at the refrigerator. If you go into it and you know that you just ate and you're not really hungry, or you're trying to do fast food and you know that's going against your goal, then that's not the direction. Go home and prepare something, just stuff like that to remind yourself, wait a minute, and what I'm doing in this moment, is it pushing me close to my goal or further away from my goal? And so I'm going to ask myself that question every day until I die. I'm going to have to ask myself that question. I'm putting it on Post-it notes on everything, everywhere. Is this going further away from your goal or pushing you closer to your goal?
I mean, not to get too deep into it, but when you say that, I mean, it has a lifelong appliance, meaning you're gonna always have goals. You're gonna always need to work towards those goals. And I feel like even for me, as I've gotten older, I've gotten more and more intentional about doing things that line up with my goals. You know what I mean? Like, Ursa used to be, so me being from Louisiana, my family being down there, I always had to run back to them. I always had to go check on them. Nobody would come check on me. Well, as I got older, I pulled a little bit of that back. And now I thrive on my own. Now I take care of my boys. That's my main objective. If it don't line up and it's not an inconvenience to me and mine, then I'm going to do it. But I'm not going out my way no more like that, because we're in a time right now where people will fake energy until they see your real energy, and then your real energy is so like, you know what I mean, consuming that they don't even need their energy anymore. They're using yours for you and them. You know what I mean? So I think it comes down to you taking all of that back and allowing yourself. I think one of the most real things you just said was you realized that you robbed your kids because you wasn't able to show up for them in that manner for the purpose of being tired, or you know what I mean, the consumption of the food. So I mean, that's huge. I think that's one of the things that pushed me the most with my boys, because I didn't see that. I didn't see that crazy active lifestyle where I just was experiencing the world before. You know what I mean? Both of my sons, both of them have flown already. My oldest son is 8. One of them has already hiked a mountain that was like 5 miles, jumped into a glacier river. You know what I mean? Like, I had never seen stuff like that by the time I was 8. So, like I said, getting active, getting more healthy, it allows you to explore those different avenues and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Thank you.
She say, Pastor Mike.
I think it's really important that we move that way now that we know. You know what I mean? Now that you have that opportunity, now you could offer these things to your grandkids as you get older. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see your transformation. Like I said, I'm going to start to hit you with all of the information that you need from me. I just need you to reach back to me and ask questions. Ask as many questions as you can to make sure that you're not guessing. Most people usually guess in their favor, which puts me and you at a disadvantage.
So if anybody is on here, and I mean, like you said, we could do a 28-day challenge. So when does that start, and how can anyone join if they want to join this 28-day challenge? Don't y'all let Sunshine get fine on y'all over that stuff.
So let me
join the journey.
Let me look at this right quick.
I hate them before and now. The before pictures. Oh my God.
So
Shauna, where's Shauna at? She got some before pictures of me and her phone. Lord have mercy. I need to tag her.
What's the first Monday in February? Like the 5th?
Let me see. The first Monday is the 6th.
6? Okay. So what we could do is I could set all of this, we could set all of this up, give people the things that they need to kind of move this way, and we can start it on the 6th, and we'll run it pretty much from like the 6th to probably like the 1st of March.
Mm-hmm. So I
And
guess
I mean, like I
we
said,
can get
I
something
can.
together, and so we can get something together and advertise it as a 28-day challenge. But then, okay, so would it be on Zoom? Would it be how are we gonna do
I
it?
would go Zoom because I have like a premium account with them, and then that way I could get like everybody in the box, and I can actually be like, "Hey, Celena, you know what I mean? Get your butt back, chest open, you're not breathing." Without me being able to see, you know what I mean? People doing the work, it makes it a little. The accountability kind of goes down a little bit. People can have their camera off over there asleep with water on their face.
I promise I did not do that night.
Nah.
That was real sweat.
Hey, I got him, Maya. I told you.
Okay. All right. So 28-day challenge. Give me an example of one of the meals. So day one, what would day one meal look like for the 28-day challenge?
So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna detox everybody. So I'm gonna take everything from you. I'm gonna send you a 7-day detox. And for 7 days, you're gonna eat everything I tell you to eat on schedule for 7 days. And if it's done right, I've had people lose. I think the most I had a lady lose was 22 in a week, and the most I had a man lose was 34 in a week. So
that's almost my goal. That's almost my goal.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Once we stop making like excuses about it, like that's literally how bad the food is. When I take everything away from you and I start to give you good whole foods that have life versus all of that dead meat stuff, and your gut go to processing shit and actually getting rid of it. Oh my, you win. You win. You literally like I told you, I took 200 pounds off a woman in 10 months, and it literally was by
crazy.
It was literally by following the diet and showing up to the workouts. The workouts, I'm gonna work y'all out 3 days a week, but I'm gonna require you to get active and report it to me the other 3 days of the week. You get 1 day by yourself. That day is to prepare your food and to prepare your mind to grind for 6 days again.
She said, "That's all I needed to detox. That's all I need."
After she go through that first week, then I'll slowly transition her back into the foods that she loves, but you really wouldn't want them as much because now you understand how they make your body feel. You've been eating some of those things for so long, you don't even know that it make your stomach hurt. You don't even know that the headaches are because of it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, to take all of that out and then reintroduce it, now you have an understanding or a threshold for what you can consume.
Got it. All right. Well, February 6th.
So let's maybe spread the word. What I would want to do is possibly let's do like a poll for times, because I would really like attendance for me is the big thing. Like if I'm gonna come on and I'm doing live, I would want to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want to. Like lives are better when we all there sweating and we all going through it versus me and one person, and then the other people may watch it and may do the workout. That don't make the group move the way that it's supposed to. What I could do is I could invite y'all into some groups that I ran in the past, and you can kind of get an idea of how they went. The ones where people actually showed up and they were there. The people lost like really, really good weight. It was a lot of motivation. It was a lot of good workout.
Well, let me ask you this. Like the groups that you already have going, say like you got a 10 o'clock group and then you got a 6 o'clock group, because you have some people that don't have to be to work early. So, or vice versa. So maybe I could attend the 3 o'clock or the 6 o'clock or whatever after.
If I'm being honest, man, I probably would have, if everybody, if everybody's like, if I can get everybody to not, like if everybody can move at like 6 o'clock in the morning over there by y'all. If I can get everybody.
For you though, isn't that 4?
Yeah, but I'm already up. I gotta be here already. I'm already up. I get up at 3:50 every morning. So for me to get up another 20.
Yeah, I gotta
20
be to
minutes
work at
earlier, I can
6.
do that. I could be in my gym at 4 o'clock, take y'all through a 30-minute workout, and then I get with my client.
I might have to see if I could start at 7.
Girl,
I
wake
have
up.
to, huh?
Wake up.
No, I have to be to work at 6. I do my lives at 5, so I have to adjust it so that I could go to work for 7.
And
But if everybody,
what's the latest people are willing to work out?
well, I like the 6 o'clock slot. I just need to change my work schedule from 6 to 2:30 to 7 to 3:30.
Okay. Because if, like I said, if we could find something like that, that would get everybody in and moving it out the way before the day's over. If not, I probably would have to look at like an 8 p.m.
8 for us.
Yeah. Because that's when I finish like with everybody in my building by 6.
Okay. All right. Well, we just have to see how many people are interested and want to go and lose God knows how many pounds in 28 days.
And once again, like I said, if I could get y'all to do the detox twice in 28 days, and you can be, because you can do it on the first week and then you can do it on the 4th week, and you can see, first time you'll see a lot of pounds, the second time you'll see like your face and the waist check.
Face and the waist chain. Come on now, I'm ready. So send me my grocery list because I'm gonna be getting my groceries together.
So yeah, let's do that, and then I could create a link or something that you and I could toss out there that allow people to kind of see what it is, what's being offered, expectations, and all of that stuff.
Okay. All right, and we'll do that before the 6th. That way you'll know, like maybe one day next week, because the 6th is rolling around. Because the wedding.
Yeah, so we could do it like a next Thursday or something. You know what I mean? Like let's kind of get the word out there, and then by next Thursday I'll have the link for people to sign up and do whatever they're gonna do until we start on Monday.
Okay, well then send me the information you created, or we can get to Maya to create it so that they'll know how to respond to, so we'll get the people that are interested sign up or the link. Sounds like a plan to me, sir.
Yes.
Well,
Any
thank
other
you for
questions?
your time. I think we done for tonight because I feel pretty good. The only thing that I know that I messed up, or I have to figure out a way when I get on my knees, just that kind of bothers me a little bit. So I got to figure out something because I got these mats. I got like 2 mats down on the floor, but I need an extra cushion because there's a lot of weight on these knees. And so that was one of the things that I said I was going to ask you about. What could I do when it's time to do the bird dog and the other stuff that requires you to get on your knees?
Usually, probably what I would do, babe, is have you switch over and then have you do like glute bridges instead of bird dog, because you'll still be able to get your glutes and your abs in. It just won't be on the knees. So usually, what happens is I'll make 2 different exercises. Like I'll say, hey, for my people that can get down on the knee and do this, this is what you'll do. For my people that can't, this is what you'll do.
All right, so it'll be modified. You'll have modified for people that okay.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, we will get that rocking and rolling. And February 6th, transformation begins.
And I'm going to put it out there, and they'll have a couple people more than likely in this area as well that'll do it once I put it out there. So we'll probably do at least 15 people. If I can get 5 from down there, we should at least be able to do 15 people.
Sounds good. Well, listen, I ain't putting numbers on it because, I ain't putting God in a box. Whoever want to join, it might be way more. It might blow your mind because God is doing things in this season that's blowing our minds. So you might have, ain't no telling how many.
Well, let's try to create, if you could, just create like a little reel or something off of what we did today, the little workout, and it'll give people an idea of, hey, this is what you missed, a recap.
Oh, yeah, girl. Somebody, my girl got it. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, sweet. Yep, perfect.
All right. Well, listen, I feel good. Do I need to start filling out my sheet saying what I'm eating this week?
Yep. Let me see that right there. And actually, like I said, let's maybe get that out to the group. That way, when they get the detox, I'll already know what they've been doing.
Okay. All right. So we got a little work ahead of us to do, but we got it. We can
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
for sure. And if you
Well,
need
you having
anything
a
from me before then, just reach out to me and I'll make sure I get it to you.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all have a great night. Thank you for joining and engaging in the MikeWay. Man, I'm telling you, I enjoyed it tonight. Even though I was huffing and puffing over here, it was good to me because I know that my life is about to change because I made a commitment. Like, and when you make it openly like this, and I've done it several times, I'm not ashamed of it. You say you're gonna do it, and you do it, and then you fall off, and then you do it again, and then you fall off. But the thing that's missing a lot of times is that accountability partner. And so, we'll do this together. So if anybody wants to join the journey, come on, because we're taking care of mind, body, and soul in all things concerning you on this sunshine self-discovery. Oh, Mike is gone. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, y'all have a great night. Make sure to send us a message if you're interested, and then we're going to get a post out so that you can also let us know what times are good for you. I think it's going to be 6 o'clock Central Time, and in the morning, 6 o'clock a.m. will be the workout. But we'll have more information to come. And I love y'all so much. Y'all have an amazing night. Go look up Mike. All of his information is going across the bottom. It is the MikeWay. All right? Okay, y'all. Go share a smile and spread some sunshine.
Good
Good
night.
night.